Hi everybody, my name is Stephanie. Tuesday slots will be mine to call my own on this channel. First I want to apologize for the weird angle. I'm sitting on my couch and it's the best place for the lighting because I have the back door and the front door open, so the lighting is better than if I were in the office or in the kitchen. So I'm on the couch, weird angle, I'm sorry about that. So I will start with the basics. My name is Stephanie. I live in California. I am married for 5.5 years. We have a 3.5-year-old daughter. I am currently 4.5 months pregnant. I will be due in August. So as time goes on, until August, you will be seeing me get more pregnant as the time goes on. Okay, well that's out of the way. Sorry about the ums. I'm trying to cut those out, but I didn't make notes because notes feel too rigid for me. And I'm trying to make this as natural as possible. I don't want it to feel like I need, yeah, okay, there you go. There's natural, everybody. So, I'm interested in a variety of things. It's really hard to pinpoint things that really interest me because I really don't have one specific hobby. I like to read, but I haven't read a book in a really long time because I just don't have the time to just sit and read. And I'm the kind of person that when I read and I really love the book, I need to sit down and just read it and get it all out. I can't break it up. I can't be like a chapter here or a chapter there. I have to read the entire damn thing in one sitting if I can. And I can't do that. And then plus, I haven't come across any books that have seemed interesting to me. So that's a problem. So if you have any books, suggest them to me. I like to watch TV, but who doesn't like to watch TV? I can sit and watch TV all day long, and I do more than I should. Let's see. Everybody likes to watch TV. Everybody has a show they like. I didn't say I have 2 whiny cats right now, so if you guys hear them whining to get in, I'm sorry. It's a very irritating noise. But, let's see. Actually, let's see. Video games. I like video games. On Tumblr, it's kind of hard to come across somebody who doesn't really like video games. I do have friends that don't play video games or like it, but that's one of my interests. I currently play WoW a whole lot. Raiding mostly, doing dungeons and stuff like that. If you have a fire mage and you are an awesome fire mage, come talk to me because I need some help and I need some tips and stuff. Legend of Zelda. I really love Legend of Zelda. I grew up with that, from seeing my brothers play to, starting to play it on my own. The first one that I finished without any help and on my own was Ocarina of Time, so that holds a favorite. That's a favorite of mine. Holds a spot in my heart. I like to write. Who doesn't like to write? I like to do a lot of things that other people like to do, but I just haven't picked one thing and went with it. I like sports. Once I'm no longer pregnant, I will be doing roller derby because that's an awesome sport to be getting involved in. It's very hard on the body, but it's fun. Oh my gosh, it's fun. I don't know what else to talk about. Let's see. School. I'm currently not in school right now. I had to drop some classes, but next semester I will be taking a library technician program so I can start heading into the librarian direction, which is fun. I've been in school for a really long time because I just can't seem to finish it. School is not my thing. I really wish that we can go back to where you found an interest and you just become an apprentice, and you stuck with it and you just found somebody who would mentor you, and then I wish we could go back to that because I would just rather do that than go through school. It's terrible. I hate school, but I love school. It's love-hate relationship that needs to Some people just aren't cut out for school, and I'm one of those people. I have gone through culinary school. I finished that at 19. And at 19, I was like, no, thank you. I don't want to be working long, hard hours in a restaurant. It just wasn't my thing. I really love to cook. I'm really good at cooking. I think I am. Nobody's complained about it. Nobody has told me. There's a couple instances, when experiments have gone bad, but for the most part, I enjoy it. I'm good at it. I have trained to be a phlebotomist. Like, seriously, I've tried to get into a lot of things. So I have a lot of interest, so it's hard to pick those. I guess you're gonna probably be hearing me sing my ums because I'm trying not to do them. I'm really excited to be doing this video channel with these ladies. We all have different ideas and thoughts. We're not, like, I don't think any of us, well, there's some of us that have the same political thoughts and affiliations and stuff, but there are a couple of ladies that I don't know why we're friends, because we have nothing in common, but we're friends and we get along. My general outlook when it comes to people is, I don't care what you believe. I don't care what you think is right or wrong. As long as you're not an asshole, we can be friends. I don't like to put myself in a group with people because there's so many people out there that that can influence you, change your mind about things, and that's kind of how I feel about life. Also, what might explain the reason why I have a whole bunch of interests and I can't stick with things is I'm bipolar. I have bipolar. However you want to say it, I struggle with dealing with that right now. And I have been for a really long time, so that probably explains why I'm all over the place, and that's fine. I've come to accept it. It's just something about me that makes me me. I would probably have a good time being an office temp or a temp, working with a temp agency, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'll find my niche. One day I will find my niche. I had asked some people to give me questions, and I randomly picked a question, and I think this will kind of help me finish my video. The question that I had picked at random was given to me by, I don't know his real name, but his Tumblr name is Fontyfresh. 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 His question was, what are your favorite non-fandom TV shows to watch? Ones that don't have a huge following on Tumblr. The one thing that comes to mind, and it kind of has a little bit of a following on Tumblr, but it's not huge. And most people really have given it most people have given it a second or thought or started watching it because of Betty White. Is the Golden Girls. I love the Golden Girls. I used to watch it when I was little. It used to be my show that I would watch after school when I got home from school, especially in high school. I have all the DVD sets. I don't remember the first time that I watched it, but I absolutely loved the show. It was it goes through the ages really well because we're still dealing with things that they dealt with. Like, the 90s were so long ago, but it was the late 80s, early 90s that the show, it ended in 91, 92, so it didn't go too far into the 90s, but they deal with a lot of things that people deal with now are still afraid to talk about, or people find risky or something, and they do it in a very humorous way and with 4 senior citizens, and it's a hilarious show. Don't worry, this part's not going to be TMI, but when I was going into labor or was in the hospital with Bella, Isabella is her name, and no, her name is not picked from Twilight, so don't ask me. Her name was picked from because it's a childhood favorite name. But when I was in the hospital with her, you know, going through the birthing process, I took 3 seasons of The Golden Girls, and I spent most of the time watching that. And my husband and my mom thought I was completely weird, because I would be in the middle of having a contraction and I would be quoting along and stuff just to take my mind off of everything, and I would be quoting along with The Golden Girls. My favorite character is Dorothy. I probably identify best with her. She's sarcastic. She doesn't give a damn about some things, and some people really love her and some people don't really like her, and that's me. So, okay, you know, this is already almost 11 minutes long, and everybody's freaking out about their introduction going way too long. And if you guys watched this entire thing, thank you. And I look forward to doing it. I hope that this develops into something really good for people. Humorous, stuff like that, serious, something like that. I'm not even going to look this over. I'm going to post this and let it go, and that's it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next week. If you guys have any more questions or a topic that you guys want me to go along with, talk about, send them my way, and that's it. So goodbye. See you guys next week. Talk to you guys next week. Yes. Bye. Ah.